Welcome to The Point. Today is November 10th, 2020, otherwise known as the Marine Corps birthday. So if you're a Marine, I give a shout out to every Marine, whether you're active duty or veteran. Semper Fi Marine, happy birthday. 245 years, not bad for a bunch of misfits found in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on November 10th, 1775. Tun Tavern. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, your America's 911 is funded in a bar. It explains everything, I'm sure. What do I have to say today? I'll keep it brief, 8 minutes or less. It's another crazy, wacky day in the world. Secretary of State Pompeo came forward today, had a press conference where he says they're preparing for transition to Trump's next 4 years. Mind you, zero evidence has been shown that any wrongful wrongdoing has been done. We're seeing this everywhere. Even inside Trump's legal team, they can't find anything. Yes, yesterday the DOJ, under that waste of space, Attorney General Barr, he came forward and ordered his staff to go try to look into these allegations. Within 20 minutes, the director, the man in charge of political fraud in the United States of America out of the Department of Justice, resigned. That should tell you what's going on in our country. Don't think for a second that these crazy people wearing tinfoil hats have anything to say. Now, today on our show, if you have a chance to go check it out on YouTube, you can find the links below. Please go check out today's 2 episodes that we had with an amazing Army veteran and host of Military Matters podcast. It's on Stars or Stripes with Rod Rodriguez, where we talk about QAnon and other conspiracy theories that you're seeing everywhere. Because the conspiracy theorists are everywhere. Gaslighting is taking place by more of these people on the right than ever before. It is absolutely crazy how some of these people think that these are rational thoughts. You know what I compare this to, and you guys can either disagree or agree, but a lot of what these people have coming out of their mouth is like things that you shouldn't say out loud. You know, those things that you think when you're driving or you're yelling at somebody and you're like, I probably shouldn't say that. You know, those things that maybe if you're like me, sorry, you probably don't want to be like me because that could be scary. But if you're like me and you're getting ready to send out a tweet or a Facebook post and you're like, probably should edit that. I do that 5, 6, 20 times before I push send, and sometimes I just find it right. Now, these people are crazy. There's no allegations in our country. Just because you don't like the result, you can't say it's not true when it becomes true. That's not how it works. Because I've gone and looked at the San Francisco 49ers. They were not happy that they lost the Super Bowl to the Kansas City Chiefs last year. They still are the loser of that Super Bowl. The Tampa Bay Rays, who lost to the Los Angeles Dodgers in the World Series just a few short weeks ago, I'm sure, aren't happy they lost, but they accepted the results. Same thing goes in any sport. As a Blazer fan, I wish that the Blazers would have made it to the finals. In fact, if we're going to do this way, then we do it. This is all just malarkey. I think I say that almost not anywhere near as great as that our president-elect Biden does. But this is what I'm happy about, folks. In our great country, I saw leadership today. Despite what Pompeo said, despite Barr's craziness, despite the president tweeting like he has freaking something wrong, like he's got just like he's an idiot. Johnny Appleseed of COVID-19, he's just lost his damn mind. He tweets like an idiot. I don't know. Somebody tell him to stop using cap locks. Just disrespectful. No wishing the Marine Corps happy birthday. No care. I'm sure he'll come out and fake liking veterans tomorrow. But we know. We spoke and we voted against you. But what I want to praise and say that gave us hope, that gleam of hope that makes us all happy, is the fact that I watched President-elect Biden respond by laughing. And he said we need to move on and didn't even really address it. We need to fix the problems. That's why there's a coronavirus task force. Because, ladies and gentlemen, coronavirus isn't going anywhere. And that's what we're going to discuss for the next 4 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, coronavirus is real. With the coronavirus numbers up over 20% the last 2 weeks, with the 60%, the numbers of positive test cases up throughout America, and the death rate up over 20%. It's very real. People are dying. I'm sorry that the numbers to you, people who say that this is a hoax or not real, I'm sorry that you're lucky enough to make sure that all of your family members are healthy and haven't been affected by the over 220,000 Americans that 200, put that down, 120,000 Americans dead, that will not be sitting at their tables in 3 short weeks with their family and saying grace over Thanksgiving. They will not be celebrating Hanukkah in 4 short weeks. They will not be celebrating Christmas or New Year's. They will not have another birthday. Grandparents will not be able to see their grandchildren graduate kindergarten, preschool, or walk them down the aisle. Parents won't get to see their children again. These are all real things that we just forget to talk about. We have become this country, well, not all of us, 74 million of us, almost 75 million of us said we were done. We were done with the current administration looking the other way. COVID-19 is real. If you're an idiot and walk around and you post out loud, posting out loud and talking out loud are the same thing. If you say that you believe this is a hoax, you're stupid. Where's your proof? The orange guy? That's your proof? The orange guy. Not a scientist, the orange guy. That's where you're getting your information? Come on, America. We're a smart country. We are. We're pretty smart. But some of you are so like, oh, they said it, so it's got to be true. He's the president. Look, I got my Trump flag. Come on, people. Understand, our time is now. This is where we need a peaceful transition. There's no cheating. You guys gaslit that and made it up. Yesterday, there was a rumor that Real Talk Politics pulled back their Pennsylvania vote, and then CNN got lumped into it. CNN did call Pennsylvania and hasn't pulled back one bit. Real Talk Politics, which is a clearly alt-right, crazy tinfoil hat, dumbasses, never called Pennsylvania. They still believe that Biden only has 253. They have both of them tied at 253. That's not the number. Now, so far, the lead just continues to grow for Biden in Georgia, in Pennsylvania, in Arizona, in Nevada. Those numbers aren't lying. Just like Shakira's hips don't lie, these numbers don't lie. Ladies and gentlemen, this is basic math. This is very simple. He's getting blown out and doesn't like it. He is the little boy who doesn't want to go. So reality check, he's not going to leave peacefully. He's going to sit there. He's going to throw a temper tantrum like the little bitch that he is, and he's not going to go to the inauguration. He's going to disrespect and continue to make a mockery of our democracy. That's the problem. And you Trump supporters who don't speak out and don't say anything are part of the problem. Don't call yourself an American because you're far from. You're far from if you don't see that you're being led astray by a puppet master who doesn't give 2 shits. He's a billionaire. He'll leave the White House how he wants, whether he's got matching silver bracelets and he's left his orange shitty stains everywhere, then turned it into a COVID hotbed. You guys don't care. He doesn't care about you. He'll go back to all his money and all of his hotels that he's never separated himself from in anyways, and he'll move on. You won't. You'll burn bridges with your friends. You won't care. You'll post moronic, stupid things. You'll tell your friends that they're wrong. How dare you? How dare you? There's evidence. Look, there's a video right here of it's shaky and shitty and wasn't turned over to the authorities. And some of you are ruining other people's jobs because you're spreading vicious lies. Just happened in Georgia last week. Remember, at the end of the day, these are your brothers and sisters that you look to the left and to the right. We need leaders like that, not the current one that wants to see our country in disarray and feeds into his NASCAR flag-waving idiots that don't bother to think for themselves. They just need somebody to lead them. Because you know when you look at people and you're like, are they a leader or a follower? The followers follow that man and they're just like lemmings. Let's just go and do what he says. Fauci's bad. Fauci has a track record like no other. Scientists are not wrong. Doctors are not wrong. COVID is real. If you think COVID is wrong, I'm probably not the show for you. So, remember, wash your hands, wear a mask, keep social distancing, love one another, try to unify, try to zig when they zag. Don't fall into their honey traps and gaslighting that they do on social media. Let guys like me come out and say things. And to our friends, Tucker Carlson and all the other idiots that are out there that say that this is fake, that they're going to win. No, you're not. And people who interview Rudy Giuliani, who believe that crazy Rudy Giuliani is going to do anything for you. I wouldn't want to interview Rudy Giuliani because I don't believe in skepticism and bullshit. That's not this show. You want skepticism and bullshit and some cheese dick who's never done anything in his life? Go find John Tobacco at Liquid Lunch. They are at 9 a.m. every day Pacific Standard Time. It's a really bad show. He puts on conspiracy theories and a bunch of nobodies that you never heard of, including Rudy Giuliani. Who the hell wants to interview him? Or you come here and you watch our show. I don't care if you don't like it. Just yesterday, we had ourselves a hater who showed up on our show and used fine, foul language. By the way, the F word doesn't offend me, folks. I was a Marine. You gotta come better with your shit. Bring it. If you got something to say about our show, come. Bring your hate, but step up your game because the F word doesn't do anything. Do you really think the F word is going to hurt my feelings? I was an infantry Marine. You gotta come harder than that. Come into paint and bring something real, or just walk away, because I'm here for my people. See, I love talking to you guys every day, and that's what I want you guys to remember. We appreciate you guys here tuning in to us, so that's what we have. Wash your hands, wear a mask, keep social distancing, love one another. Very simple things. Get ready for a new presidency and deal with what we're dealing with now. Don't feed the trolls. Save it for me. I'll do it for you so you don't have the stress. You just show up here every day, watch us at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern, and then head over to our YouTube channel and check our interviews out. Today, we have the amazing Rod Rodriguez, like I said, the host of Military Matters podcast, brought to you by Stars and Stripes. Tomorrow, we have another great guest, Air Force veteran Adam Bratz will be joining us, and Brigadier General, retired Brigadier General from the United States Marine Corps, the finest fighting branch in the world, Brigadier General Norman Cooling will be joining me. We'll be talking about all these crazy things you're hearing about that the military could be involved in, coups and other things. I assure you, you don't want to miss this. As a Brigadier General, he'll bring in some fire for you folks. So I'm going to go enjoy the Marine Corps birthday. You guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Make sure you thank yourself a veteran. Tomorrow's Veterans Day. So happy early Veterans Day to all my brothers and sisters who have raised their right hand for their country. And again, happy birthday to my brothers and sisters who are earned the title United States Marine. Semper Fi, have a great evening. And as always, I'm your host, Eric Mitchell. Be safe, be strong, be smart, Semper Fi, and God bless America.